Islam and peace and blessings. Do y'all remember when Frank Louis Eel Bay went to court with the Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated about the trust? Now this is where he made his mistake at. If you read that case, right, the judge only asked him 2 questions, but he didn't answer the questions correctly. That's why they decided against him. I want y'all to read that Frank Louis Eel Bay case versus the Moorish Science Temple America Incorporated. Read it. Because this is what they asked him. The judge asked him this. When were you appointed and who were you appointed by? See, the judge and them already knew what was going on. He said he was appointed in 1970-something by something. Nah. See, that document, this is what the Moors not understanding. The document itself is legally retroactive to 1928. His answer should have been the same as mine. When they asked me who I was appointed by, I was appointed July 20th, 1928 at a meeting of the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America by Noble Drew Ali. That's what our authority said. That document retroactive to 1928. You're appointed sheik at a meeting of the members. And that case would have went a whole different way. But read the case, because they only asked him 2 questions, and he didn't answer it correctly. When were you appointed as trustee is what they asked him, the judge, and who appointed you? He didn't answer those questions correctly. All of us who signed our authority, right, we was appointed July 20th, 1928 at a meeting of the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America by Noble Drew Ali. That's the correct answer. But I don't know. You gotta take the spirituality out of when the Moors teach, because it's really just like you still in the church for real, because they just teaching spirituality. They not really teaching how do this apply right here, right now, practically. And law governs all events, legally. Because the book, see, the last chapter of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, right? Drew Ali declared the end of time in 1927. The Moors had to we have to get it out of our mind. We're still in 1928, operating under the gold and silver standard. That New Deal don't have nothing to do with foreign nationals. It only apply to 14th Amendment citizens, U.S. citizens. And it says that. HJI 192, what the UCC people always quote, it specifically says that. It only applied to U.S. citizens. That didn't apply to nobody else. And for you to be in a constitutional fold, okay, you have to be under the gold and silver standard. If you're not under the gold and silver standard, you are not in the constitutional fold. None of the states is in the constitutional fold. That Constitution for the United States of America is one of the greatest documents ever written, but you got to read it. Reading is fundamental. The members of Drew Ali Temple that he set up to where you got to sign that contract and register with the county recorder, we're still under the gold and silver standard. That's why the judge automatically issues a court order without us even going to court. But the Moors not operating like that. We operating like we 14th Amendment citizens. Even though Drew Ali specifically said the 14th and 15th Amendment don't got nothing to do with us. We're not 14th Amendment citizens. Never have been. Since 1928. We not no 14th Amendment citizen. That don't got nothing to do with us. Drew Ali said that. So you just gotta keep it crystal clear in your mind that what he say goes. Hell, y'all keep moving like what the same people that enslaved you, y'all moving like what they say go, like you scared for real. Drew Ali said you gotta be upright, independent, and fearless. A lot of y'all need to just sit down and quit. Because if you need approval to be yourself by the same people that enslaved you, you're still mentally a slave. You know that, right? You're mentally still a slave. You don't need no approval to be yourself. That don't even make no damn sense. Just be yourself. Quit looking for approval from the same people that enslaved you. That don't make sense to me. To me. Because I don't think like that. I move how Drew Ali said move. I don't care what nobody else say. At all, period. Shoot, they quoting Drew Ali. So what I'm going to follow them for when they following Drew Ali? The Europeans is following Drew Ali. And I'm going to be completely honest. The Europeans are helping us more than most of the Moors is. We get more help from the Europeans. Because we're doing the right thing. But we don't ask them, can you approve this? No, you got to approve nothing. It's already approved because this is what Drew Ali said. That's my approval. You got Moors for real, for real. Y'all, I don't know. Mentally, a lot of the Moors are still Negroes. And it's just that simple. They still 14th Amendment citizens. They still walking around with state IDs talking about they members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. They scared to use Drew Ali Act. I don't understand none of that. I just do what Drew Ali said do, and it works great. And I swing our authority, the document, like it's a sword of justice, because that's what it is. I be swinging mine now. I just be swinging mine, and it works all the time, not sometimes. But I actually was just thinking about that Frank Louis Ill Bay case because I don't think a lot of people read that case. Well, a lot of people don't read, period. Reading is fundamental. But let's read that case. The judge asked him 2 questions, and he did not answer the questions correctly. And then the judge issued the judgment against him because he didn't answer the question correctly. It wasn't that what he was saying wasn't legit, or they wouldn't even been in court talking about it, correct? What he was saying is legit. That's why when they did all their proclamations, they did the same. They just quoted chapter 47, verbatim, that Drew Ali said in 1927, hell. The Holy Quran of Moorish Science Temple of America was bought in 1927, y'all. Them people just quoted what Drew Ali did. And then they tell y'all who Drew Ali did. Y'all still think y'all under Roman civil law. They told everybody what Drew Ali did. And all them proclamations from Washington, D.C. to Seattle. And what year did they start putting out them proclamations? 2012, the end of the Mayan calendar. Remember, Maya just means confusion. They had to clean up the confusion. And that's what they did. They gave public notice to all of their citizens. This is who he is and this is who his people is. Then a lot of the Moors read it and just be stuck. Oh, Moorish American Holy Week. We can have Holy Week whenever the hell we want to have Holy Week. That is irrelevant. Read the rest of the document. Because they say a lot of powerful statements in them documents now. A lot. They said our forefathers were the mothers and fathers of the human family. That's what the hell they said in them documents now. So if our forefathers were the mothers and fathers of the human family, and the whole European world admitted this already, because they put out them proclamations in every major city across the United States of America and 2 whole states, General Assembly. If our forefathers are the mothers and fathers of the human family, why is the Moors in America trying to be such good followers, though? I don't understand that. Your forefathers were the mothers and fathers of the human family. That's what they said. But you still, like you the baby or something. You the adult. It just kills me how the Moor. I know that they've been talking about all this unity lately, too. Man, listen. Drew Ali demonstrated the uniting of Asia in 1927, 2026. Listen, all the fake unity talk, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Because it's fake. If y'all wanted some unity, and then the brothers that keep talking about the unity for real is the Moorish Science Temple America Inc., right? But y'all are the cause of the disunity. Y'all are the cause. Y'all caused all this confusion. Y'all done got brothers locked up in jail. Y'all got, nah, hell no. Then y'all incorporated as a not-for-profit. Nah. They say Drew Ali is the patriarch. This is what their proclamation said. And founding father of the newly risen nation of Moorish America. How can you get a not-for-profit out of any of that? Ain't no way in hell you can get a nation, ain't no not-for-profit. They said he's the patriarch and founding father of the newly risen nation of Moorish Americans. They were specific. How can a nation be a not-for-profit? I don't understand none of this for real. I just don't understand. And the more you try to help the Moors, it's like they get angry because you're trying to help the Moors. And I don't care about nobody getting angry now. At all now. I'm doing my job I was assigned to do. I know what my job is. And ain't no man give it to me neither. I got a job to do, I'm gonna do it. Period. I'll be back. Peace and blessings.